Hello Capricorn, welcome to your mid-June reading. Thank you for joining me. My name is Michelle and this is for Sun, Moon and Rising signs. First of all, please excuse the fan. I'm at that stage in my life where I get really hot, so I've had to lash out here and buy a personal fan. So I hope it doesn't mess with the sound too much, but please excuse that. You ladies will know what I'm talking about. So anyway, let's get started here. Capricorn, with your oracle cards. Firstly, from Queen of the Moon, we have waning gibbous moon, and this is the second in the series of waning gibbous moons, and it speaks of pleasure. Now, the way that I'm feeling around this card is one of doing what makes you happy, Capricorn. Now, this is not to say that you disregard what is for your highest good, or you disregard others. It's just that I feel that you've been very focused lately on more serious issues, quite intense things. So to release some of that stress, some of that tension, I feel that for you at this present time, there's a need to focus on the things that bring you joy, whatever that may be in your life, Capricorn. Now, the energy of the person that you're dealing with here from Le Vampire is the card of nobility, which speaks of honor, high standards, and idealistic. Now, what I'm getting around this is that very higher vibrational energy, but I feel it's in transition. I get that this person around you, it could be you, Capricorn, but I'm more feeling it's reverse energies, but of course it can be the opposite way around. If someone around you is denying their higher standards, higher ideals, it may be easy for them to go to the lowest option over and over again, but this will sully the soul. So this is the energy that I'm getting around this card. You know, it's really a call to tune into that part of themselves that is that higher self, being asked to do the right thing, to do what is right, to do what is best, even if it is not the most advantageous thing or the easiest thing for this person to do. So being asked to step up here and let go of self a little bit, or selfishness, but that's the other person. And I feel that the struggle here for you, the intense time, has been around the focus around this person who seems to be, I get it as some kind of spiritual path here that is currently unfolding. The overall energy is the lotus flower, which is that unfolding energy. If you think of a lotus flower, during the day they are above the water there, above the mud, and they're out in full bloom, but in the night time, during the dark times, they fold in on themselves, go beneath. And that's kind of the energy that I'm getting around this other person. Darker energy around them that at times overrides the higher self. So let's see where this goes. Interesting energy around this, Capricorn. I'm going to be using the Universal Waite deck for this reading. At the bottom of the deck I have Justice, which again speaks to me of that higher vibration, doing the right thing, acting with truth and integrity. So let's see, I've already meditated on the energy, Capricorn, so let's cut these cards and we'll focus in on the energy of the person that you have been dealing with, what they bring to the table when it comes to you, their flaw, how they are viewing you, Capricorn, how you are viewing them, the strengths of your relationship, the weaknesses, the potential for a healthy relationship crossed by any roadblock to that, and the outcome. Okay, Capricorn, let's take a look. I'm going to leave nobility and the lotus flower as the overall energy. Temperance. So finding that middle ground, that being in the middle of something is how I'm seeing this. Finding that compromise between pleasure and acting for the higher self, having that higher ideal. And I do feel in the past this person has been someone who's gone for that lower vibrational energy over and over and over again. So they're trying to find this middle ground. It may have been some kind of addictive pattern that they were in, Capricorn, possibly around people that were not good for them in the past. Let's see what they bring to the table when it comes to you. The Eight of Cups. Okay. Yeah. You know, I feel that for a long time now, you've been trying to assist this person on their journey, on their path. But right now you're considering leaving this behind, walking away. The flaw of this person, the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. You know, the thing is, this person gives up quite easily. They put in a lot of work, but then they kind of, something comes between that work and them continuing it. I'm picking it up as temptation. And then they kind of leave the hard work that they've done behind and just kind of toss it all away, which is really hard to witness, Capricorn. It's like they chuck it, even though they know they should continue to keep up the hard work, because eventually it will pay off. Let's take a look and see how they are viewing you here, Capricorn. The Hierophant. So they are seeing you as the noble one here, the higher energy, a teacher, spiritual teacher, showing them the way, the path ahead, a different way of living. But you know, the thing is, it's difficult energy, because it's kept you in a place of quite an intense time. While you've been trying to help this person through, you've been guiding them, counseling them. This may be a lover, it may be a friend, or even a family member that's struggling with that lower kind of path of addictions, temptations. And you know, I'm not particularly a religious person, I'm spiritual, but I don't follow any kind of particular religion. So I'm not espousing, you know, good and evil and all of that. It's just that this person, you see them falling down, and you want to pick them up. You want to raise that vibration, but of course you can't really do that. I feel that someone is on their own spiritual path here. It has to be something that you can't force. You can't force this growth. Now, how they are viewing, or how you are viewing them, rather. So I want to get another card on that one, Capricorn. What is this Queen of Wands in reverse here as how you are viewing them? How are you viewing this person, Capricorn? Okay, the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, you don't feel that they value you, value your advice, value your what they have with you, what you provide to them. I feel like you provide them with security, stability, and you feel unappreciated is what I'm picking up here, Capricorn. Now the strengths between you is the Two of Pentacles. So for a long time there, you've been trying to make this work. You've been trying to keep the peace, trying to make everything work out. And you've been coping. But it's taken a lot of hard work. Now the weakness here, the Four of Cups in reverse. I do feel that this person may be mildly depressed. There is, I'm picking that up as being unhappy. They have been unhappy with their circumstances. I feel that you're trying to make this work with them. You're trying to show them that you care for them, that you love them, that you support them, but they don't seem to be interested. They need to open up here, for it not to be all just about them. They need to show that they appreciate you, Capricorn, and start to kind of get out of their own head here. I get some self-pity around this person. Let's have a look at the potential. We have the Death card in the reverse. The roadblock is the Knight of Wands in reverse. So this person doesn't seem to be changing. There needs to be a change of their old ways, and I feel it has to do with going for the lowest kind of vibrational person around them. If they're cheating, addictions, not being able to raise themselves up to even meet their own standards. It's very much an energy here around this person doesn't seem to want to make the necessary changes in their life and move on to better times. So they're stuck. And that Knight of Wands in reverse is the roadblock here. Is the dedication that's required in order to make these changes. They seem to keep themselves in this dark place. But I'm picking it up as this person's journey. They're in transition at the moment. But there may be an energy that I'm picking up around this of them slipping backwards before they can move further. Let's take a look at the outcome here. We have the Three of Wands in reverse. This person has to decide what their future looks like, what they want for the future. They seem to be caught between pleasure and pleasure seeking, temptation, all of that kind of thing. And a higher self, a higher standard, holding themselves up to a higher ideal. I feel you represent to this person, Capricorn, the higher ideal. Unfortunately though, they don't make you feel the same way. Why? Because they seem to be uncertain about what it is they want. Whether they want this pleasure-seeking life, hedonism, going for the lowest possible vibrational element in the room, or do they want the higher thing? Do they want that with you? They're trying to seek that middle ground here, but I get an energy around them of slipping back into their old patterns. So Capricorn, we'll see where this goes in part 2. I'm going to put down the clarifier, the first layer of clarifiers here, just to give you an idea about what we'll be talking about in the extended. So let's take a look at the clarifiers for this reading around this person that Capricorn has been dealing with. Of course, this can be vice versa, so keep that in mind. But I've got you as the one here that is trying to help this person, a higher minded energy, trying to help them through. They know that, but they are also not making you feel appreciated appreciated for what you have been doing. Not that I think you need a whole lot of that. I don't think you need that validation of that. You'll do it because it's the right thing to do. But around this other person, eventually they're going to have to help themselves, because it may be that you've done all that you can here, Capricorn, and if they slip back into their old ways, I don't feel it's your responsibility. So let's take a look. The energy around the person you're dealing with, what they bring to the table with you, their flaw, how they are viewing you, how you are viewing them. Let's take a look at the strengths between you, the weaknesses, the potential for a healthy relationship crossed by any roadblock, and the outcome. So let's take a quick look here at what we'll be talking about in part 2. Okay, there's that work I was talking about with that 7 of Pentacles. Putting in the hard work, trying to get to that place where they feel at peace. What they bring to you, the Knight of Wands in reverse with the 8 of Cups. So that half in, half out kind of energy. They haven't fully committed to the relationship because they're still uncertain about what it is they truly want. Now, the flaw of this person is the World with the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. So they need to close out a cycle, but there's a tendency for them to give up before they reach that fruition for something to happen within them. It may be fear that is stopping them from going the whole way with this spiritual journey. How they're viewing you, we have the Hierophant and the 3 of Pentacles. So yeah, you're trying really hard to help this individual. How they are viewing you, we have the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. Yeah, they don't seem... Well, how you are viewing them, I beg your pardon. The King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. We have a pair here. Both in the reverse. So it seems that right now you are doubting. I'm picking it up as doubt. That this person values this relationship, that they want the relationship to continue. Now, let's take a look at the strength. We have the Death card in the reverse, along with that 2 of Pentacles as the strength. So I'm picking that up as not making changes to the relationship, any fast movement, leaving the relationship. The weakness here is the Ace of Cups and the 4 of Cups in reverse. So this person's tendency to seek attention, emotional fulfillment elsewhere, love elsewhere. And let's take a look at the potential. We have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, crossed by Justice as the roadblock. So I do feel that you're not feeling, I feel that this is you, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. You could be a male also, Capricorn. You're not feeling secure within this relationship. A lot of instability as a result of not knowing what this person really wants in their life. If they want this higher vibrational, stable relationship with you, or do they want that kind of pleasure-seeking activities, temptations, short-term affairs, all that kind of thing. Do they want that or don't they? And it's making you feel quite insecure. This person needs to make up their mind, but I get the essence here that this person is because of how they're acting, they're causing you to have doubts. But the best thing for you is to do the right thing, to act with integrity, to always maintain your integrity, to always be the one that is sets higher standards for yourself, not falling into the same energy as them, lowering yourself to them. They have to raise themselves up to you. And Capricorn, we have the Ace of Pentacles in the upright, along with the Three of Wands in reverse. So we'll see where that goes. But I get that this person ultimately has the potential, I see it as potential, to do the right thing, to choose the right thing. But I do get an energy around this of potentially falling back into an old pattern before they reach this final destination, so to speak. So we'll see where this goes in part 2. If this is resonating, please join me there, Capricorn. The link will be below in the descriptions box, and that will be on my Vimeo channel. If I don't see you there, then I wish you all the very best. If you would like a personal reading, you can email me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com, and that email is also in the box below. Bye for now, Capricorn, and I will speak to you again soon. Oh, and also I'm announcing the winner of the tarot deck that I had, the Gothic Tarot competition on July 1st. So look out for that. Bye for now.